Hello everyone, welcome back to Uma Musume episode 11. Funnily enough, this episode is called Welcome Back. I just said the words, then I looked down at the screen and saw the words that I was saying. It was almost like my computer was transcribing me in real time. But we are doing episode 11, which is the penultimate episode of the season, if we're not counting episode 13, which we are skipping. Penultimate episode of the season. I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what happens here. In the last episode, we were doing the Tenno show. We had that sort of moment that I really liked. I forgot to talk about it in discussion, I think, which is like what the fuck is the point of me taking these notes if I don't end up talking about the things that I want to talk about? But there's like that scene that is like the Special Week was running the race, and then Suzuka was also like running the race as well, but she was on a like empty arena and just like listening to the commentary, I think. And so she was like imagining that she was racing against Special Week, and I just thought that was like a really cute moment. And I think I forgot to talk about it in discussion. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, or don't bother correcting me. I can go back and look myself. But I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I didn't really talk about it in the discussion much, if at all. But it was one of my favorite moments of the episode, so I really should have. Anyway, I'm excited, so let's jump into the episode. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. Let's jump into this. This is Uma Musume episode 12. Oh, hell yeah. I think people were a bit nervous for her, but she's locked in. Do your fucking shoelaces, please. Don't be afraid of hurting yourself. It's Broy. Oh, she has aura. Okay. Ba ba da 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 da. Ba ba da da ba da da. Ba da 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 da. Welcome back. Okaidi? Okaidi nasai? Oh my god. I feel like you don't often see Mejiro McQueen pissing off Goldship and Goldship attacking her, you know? Normally the other way around. Ah, Tazana. Oh, that's exciting. I didn't really expect this development at all, but this is exciting. She doesn't want to rest. She's locked in. You made her go to her mum's to rest and she struggled. Here she comes. Everyone get out of her way. Don't trip her accidentally. Injure her again. Okay, Dinasai? Okay. I thought they were gonna do the welcome back. Oh my god. The red carpet. Does she request that, or do they just insist on it? Is she the type to go like, I need a red carpet for this race? Yeah, we're cute, but oh my gosh, I want to beat her. I want to destroy her. Yeah, I know, her confidence. Please, Special Week, destroy this woman. I don't think she's a terrible person, but I definitely want to see her get humbled here. Oh, she's got aura to the way she started the stance. Damn. Oh, I'm sorry, Pasa. Oh, God. Beat Rudolph's time. Oh. I'm really excited about this race. He believes in her. Come on. That's the girl we saw in the Sun Visor is her name? That's funny. We saw Sun Visor in the hallway and she looked pissed at Suzuka. That's so funny. Taiki being like an American tourist, being like, oh my god, you're a real life tsundere. So funny. Aww. Fell asleep just looking at her training regimen. Oh, is it gonna be the opposite? She sees Suzuka. I mean, special week asleep? Yeah. And oh, they're taking care of each other. That's so cute. Climb in bed with her. And kiss, maybe? So much squeeing. It's kind of good to get used to the pressure. You know, the pressure of being watched. Oh my god, they squeeze so hard. Are you gonna say beat her for me? We're at the log. Hmm? Oh. Oh. She's like Deku. Uh-huh. I wonder how much could possibly be in there. Oh my god, this is like the Deku Uraraka moment in season 2. It's a lot like the Deku Uraraka moment, actually. In many, many ways. Mm-hmm. No, I mean, yeah, special week, I'm scared for you. So I imagine we're getting Suzuka's race in this episode, and then special week's race next episode? What? Good. Aww. She's training hard. I mean, Suzuka didn't go to special week's race, technically. Hey, Goldship's got the Rubik's Cube. Aww. Cute. even Measure McQueen's doing it. That's great. Did you not think? Damn, you didn't think she'd be able to come back, but aww. You didn't let her give up hope. I think you should have told her this after she raced. But maybe it's good motivation. I just feel like that'd be a really good speech after she won. Aww. That's nice. He doesn't care if she wins or loses. He just wants her to have fun again. She's got such a determined look. And this is where she ties her shoes. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm excited for this race as well, but they got me hyped for the special week race. Oh, that episode. That's still my favorite episode. You got this, Suzuka. I like how locked in she is. I'm seeing no wavering. Okay, hi Sun Visor. I don't think this is bad at all. But very interesting choice of rival to give her right here. Like, why wouldn't they go with one of the more, you know, popular horses? One of the, like, main characters. I guess because we want to hate her? Like, we want to see her crushed and not feel too bad about it? Oh. I thought she was spitting. Oh, okay. No, that's okay. Although, in the game, Suzuka's a front runner, right? Right? I think so. No. Commentator, relax. This is fucking Suzuki you're talking about. You know how fast she can get up to? She's like a jet. Whoa! This shot! Whoa! That was really cool. One Piece? Come on. Lock in. Oh. She's locking in! Oh my god! Oh, this music is great. Oh, of course, they always gotta do the Mooney whenever they're past. Aw, even Hana's cheering for her that loudly. Oh my gosh. Listen to that crowd. Oh, isn't that terrifying? Oh my god. That's so cool. Okay, yeah, I like Sunvisor put up a fight. Nope, she's not. She tried to make her move, but Suzuka's too fast. Aww. Aww, trainer. Oh, someone's got a little Suzuka plushie in the audience. Fucking awesome. You can just hear the cheers. Aww, the commentator crying. Yeah, I guess the Okaidi was just on the banner. Okay. There you go, she's showing some respect. She watched the race, she applauded it. Fair enough. Although I don't think you will, my girl. Aww. Ah, simple things like that get me very often. It's amazing how easy it is to make me tear up in shows like this. It's incredible. I don't know how they do it. I'm crying a bit. Yeah. Aww. Just he believed in her. Trainer did do a lot for her recovery. She did, but you did a lot. How am I crying? Where'd that come from? I was just tearing up and then suddenly it came down. It's really nice knowing someone cried for you, you know? Embrace it, dude. Be like me, have a playlist full of videos where you cry. Aww. Special week. Oh, I'm so excited for next episode. I need to see her beat Broy. I need to see her beat Broy, beat Rudolph's record as well, you know? Oh, that's so exciting! Ah, this is the most excited I've been for an Uma Musume episode. Awesome, fucking great, just great. I'm so excited for next episode. I really am. I think next episode is going to be awesome. I feel like this is the to me the most exciting build up they've done in the show. I think, I mean, part of it is because I know it's going to be the season finale, so, like, I'm looking forward to that. Part of it is just, like, the emotions that have been built up and the fact that I'm more attached to these characters than ever. And part of it is, like, setting up Broy as a rival by having her beat El Condo Pasa earlier in the season. I didn't realize that's what they were doing then. I thought they were just kind of giving El Condo Pasa, like, a little mini arc to show, you know, one, because they wanted to have a race in that episode, so I thought maybe they were just like, okay, we'll put this race in the episode, and then show that, you know, like, there's always somewhere to go, but up, we know, there's always someone to, you know, someone to beat, there's always a bigger fish, as they would say in, Star Wars Episode 1 or whatever, where, like, you know, even El Condor Pasa, who was like a really good racer and was seeming to win everything that she did, she went overseas and she got beaten. So I thought that was the point of that storyline, and that was all we're going to see of it, you know? But no, it was also, I mean, it was doing that, but it was also setting up this character as like the final, I hesitate to say villain, obviously, but the antagonist, the person we're going to beat at the end. And I mean, we may beat. I don't even know if we will or not, because it really could go either way. You could have Special Week lose, for sure. You know, excuse me. You know, like, you could have her lose, but also have a sort of, you know, moral victory. But no, look. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking she doesn't lose. I'm thinking she wins, because one, it would be a good way to end the season, I feel like, and we've already had some loss in this season, so I feel like we've all, like, a lot of the time with sports anime, and it kind of sucks when you pick up on the format of sports anime too much, because, like, you don't really want to know what the format is, but you watch enough of it and you start to figure it out. But a lot of sports anime, the whole idea is, like, they don't win their first tournament. That, like, generally, you know, they go into a tournament or whatever, and they play really well, and it feels like they're gonna win, and then they, like, have a heartbreaking loss or whatever, and then they come back even stronger next time, you know? And so in a lot of shows, that might be like season 1 is like, it'll seem like they're the best team ever, and then they end up losing at the end of the season, and then season 2 is them sort of coming back and being able to pick themselves up based on that, you know? That tends to be a big thing with sports anime, but it also tends to not happen if it's supposed to be, like, the season is supposed to be an enclosed experience. I think that's going to be the case with this season, right? If it's just supposed to be a one-season thing, they don't often show them just losing at the end. Sometimes they do, but they don't often do that. And also, you kind of have to, like, feel out how many losses we've had in the series already. I feel like this show has given us our fair share of losses already. So I feel like because of that, they're going to want to end on a win, you know? Like, you want to balance it out a little bit. So I think Special Week is going to win next week. And also, the other sort of meta reason that I think she's going to win is that we ended the episode as the race was about to start. So I feel like next episode, we do the race at the start of the episode, which gives enough time for epilogue and probably for a winning concert. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that that part of the idea is they want to do their Special Week winning concert, and maybe dedicate, like, you know, a full 2 minutes or whatever of the episode to that. That's what I'm guessing, because we actually haven't had much of the idol stuff in this show. You know, I kind of expected we would have a little more of it, and I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if I'm disappointed by that or if I'm, like, happy about that. I think I'm happy about it, because it means we've gotten more of the sports part of things rather than the idol parts of things. I think maybe what I would have... No, I think I only will really like it if we do end up getting a winning concert next episode. Because I want a little bit of winning concert, you know? And we sort of got early stuff and we have the OP and stuff. But, like, I you know, ending with one would be perfect to me. You know, that's the perfect amount of winning concert. And perfect amount of idol stuff to me. Because I feel like the idol stuff in this show I quite like. Like, I do love idol stuff, you know? Like, I've got Kasumi Toyama from Bang Dream holding up my ring light. So in every single video that you see on this channel, you can always know that Kasumi Toyama is holding up the light that is lighting me. Because like she's literally like in that pose, right? And I put the ring light like around her arm like that. Anyway, so like I'm an Idol fan, you know, like I love Bang Dream. I like D4DJ. I like what's not coming to mind? Revue Starlight was pretty decent, you know. I didn't mind that. I watched a show called Selection Project at some point that I thought was decent. I feel like there's something major that I'm missing. I like the Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage stuff. Like I love that stuff. So like there's a decent amount of Idol stuff that I quite like. And I love sports anime, you know. Sometimes the combining of it I don't necessarily love, depending on how it's done. I remember there was a series called Pure Ore. I think it was Pride of Orange was the sort of full title. And it was a hockey series that was like hockey and idols. And so it was basically the exact same thing as Uma Musume. And in fact, now that I think about it, were they inspired by is it like, I mean, was it Cygames that did it? Was that just another venture that they had? I don't even know. I haven't checked on Pura Ore in a while. It was by Cyber Agent and DMM Games. I don't know if Cyber Agent and DMM Games have had anything to do with what's this thing called that we're watching now, Uma Musume? Doesn't look like it, at least DMM. I just like searched on their thing and it didn't seem like there was any Uma Musume stuff. I don't know much about Cyber Agent. What is Cygames? Because I mean, Cygames and Cyber Agent immediately sound similar. Oh, okay. Cygames is part of Cyber Agent. So, okay, they Cygames and so Pura Ore might have some connections there. And Pura Ore was in 2021, and Uma Musume was also 2021. Maybe they were just trying out several things at the same time. But Pura Ore was a little later. It was like half a year later by the looks of it. Ish. So maybe the idea was that they were testing it out with Uma Musume, and then Uma Musume was doing really well, so they were like, cool, let's do other sports idol stuff, and they did Pura Ore. Anyway, the reason I watched Pura Ore was that it seemed there was something about it that was like, to me, it reminded me of Bang Dream. And also I was like, oh, a hockey anime, that sounds kind of cool, and the character designs looked kind of Bang Dream-esque. And so I was interested in it, and I watched the anime, and I did like the anime. I remember liking the anime when it came out. But like I didn't like fucking love it, but I liked it, you know. But the only thing was, I actually did kind of feel like when the idol stuff happened, I was like, I don't know if this like fits. I don't know if I care about the idol stuff of this show as much, and I actually kind of would prefer it was just the ice hockey stuff. I was like, the idol stuff is never hitting for me, which was a shame, because I really liked the show, and it was kind of a funny gimmick. Like when I saw them start doing the idol stuff first off, I laughed and I was like, oh, this is like classic anime ridiculousness, you know. But yeah, like overall, I didn't walk away from it going like, oh, I'm glad they had that idol stuff in there. So anyway, point is, I'm glad that I do feel like it works for this show. I feel like for some reason, the winning concerts, I think part of it is that the songs are really fucking good in this show. But also, I don't know, there's something about it that makes it work, and I can't tell you what it is. However, now, like I'm still on the Pura Ore Wikipedia page, and I do see some of the voice actors were like Miku Ito and what were the other ones? Uesaka, Sumire Uesaka, and I think there was maybe one more. Oh yeah, Aina Aiba, who are all three of those I know are Bang Dream actors. So that might have been part of the reason that I watched it. I'm trying to remember like exactly why I originally watched it, and I think that might have been why. I'm also seeing the English dub cast for this show, which I didn't even realize that it had an English dub really, but the English dub cast is kind of awesome. Like the English dub cast, I'm seeing Bryn April, Kaylee Mills, Ryan Bartley, Lizzie Freeman, Morgan Lore, Natalie Van Sistine, like all the names that I just mentioned are voice actors that I really like. So that's kind of a goated cast. But I can also see a smartphone application game was developed and released March 2022. The game's ended service on November 30, 2022. It didn't even last a year. That's so sad. That's very sad. But oh well. Oh, the English dub came out after the game ended service. That's sad. Anyway, so sorry I'm talking about another series so much, but you can see where I made that connection, you know? I mean, it seems like it was by the same like parent company or whatever. So yeah, I like the idol stuff in this show, and I want there to be winning content next episode. That was all I was saying. And yeah, I liked the El Condor Pasa, like, you know, giving the technique book to Special Week, which, as I said, and I'll only briefly mention it again, that it reminds me a lot of in season 2 of My Hero Academia, when Deku gives his research book of Bakugo's stuff to Uraraka, and in the same way that Uraraka was like, no thanks, I'll do it myself, Special Week was like, no thanks, I'll do it myself. It's just a really nice moment, you know? It's really nice of Pasta to offer it, and it's really nice of Special Week to go like, thank you, and I hope you beat her and do well, but I want to do this on my own, you know? I think all of that's nice. I also think it's possible Special Week looked at the fucking book and was like, this is a whole book of your writing, and I'm racing in like 2 days, and I'm already staying up late doing the shit that I'm already doing. Yeah, bitch, I'm not reading this shit. Like, that's a lot of stuff. So, like, no thanks. Next time, give it to me a month before the race. But I also wonder, like, I know there's more strategy in horse racing and stuff than just run fast. I know there is. But how much more? Is there enough that you could fill a book with techniques on beating a racer? You know? Like, that's wild to me. Like, I mean, I play basketball, and basketball I feel like is a lot more varied than racing tends to be. You know, because there's a crazy amount of shit in basketball, and racing does tend to be you run. So I know there's more complexity than just you run, but like in basketball there's like, you know, there's short range shots, medium range shots, long range shots, there's defense, there's, you know, steals and blocks, and there's even just like funneling people to different areas. There's off-ball defense, there's off-ball offense, there's setting screens, there's all the crazy rules you gotta learn, like, you know, goaltending and shot clock violations and 3 second violations and 8 second violations, and like there's so much stuff there, and because of that there's also like a lot of techniques. There's a lot of, you know, different 3-point shots, step backs, floaters, you know, Euro steps. Like there's many different crazy techniques and all of this stuff that that you can take into account of a player's skill set. And even then, I feel like if someone handed me a book as I was about to go up against LeBron James and go like, this book is like all my techniques to beat LeBron James, I think I'd still be like, you wrote there's a whole book of these, you know, like I would think like maybe, you know, maybe 10, 15 pages. Like I can see you fitting, you know, all of that stuff in there, on like strategies on how you beat him or whatever. But a book, that's crazy. So like I would love to read that book from El Condo Pasa to like cure my ignorance. I'm not saying it couldn't be done. I actually want to be proven wrong. I want to like see all of those strategies in there because that would be really interesting. But realistically, if I did get a hold of that book, I would look down at it, I would read through it, and I would be like, oh, it's in Japanese, so I can't read it. Or even crazier, it would be in Spanish. Maybe she wrote it in Spanish, I don't know. Anyway, that's Uma Musume, episode 11. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking the video, commenting down below, and subscribing to the channel, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.